Grade Zone 1 and grade here. Another 8 Mythology Replay. Spawn bottom left side as the blue Patron Goddess. We have Electroninja. Spawn top right side as the red Odin. We have Boyma. When it comes to relics on the map, we do have the scales of Catrobella, Belpos. 50 units or more resist to pierce damage, 15%. Over here, we do have Girdles of Hippolyta. Does give you access to ranged soldiers have increased hit points. Over here, we do have the Gungnir, Odin's Spear. Increase the attack of counter cavalry units, as well as spearmen, plus 5% melee damage. And over, where's the last relic? Up here? I already do this one. Then the Thundercloud Shawl increases the pierce armor of human soldiers. So we got a lot of pierce armor stuff and range stuff. Going to fast forward. Of course, the Great Hunt was probably utilized on. There's actually 2 animal toboggans here. He may have got both of them, which is actually pretty lucky for him. Right now, the Pharaoh's inspiring the granary. Pickaxe now being researched. May or may not a good idea. Depends how quickly you want to rush your age up. Temple now on the way for red. Now we do have boss being selected, which give you access to Sphinx. Some exotic cats. Relic pickup allows your priest to pick up relics, increase their attack range. Red is aging up with Freja to give you access to Valkyrie. So she may be a bit aggressive there. Berserker's trying to hack apart that obelisk. Priest is trying to stop him. Of course, without the age up, his damage output's really bad. 0.7, excuse me, to 6.5. Sorry, getting hiccups. Sacred Cats improve the collection rate of food for your villagers. And the priest does go down. Got the berserk, getting some good damage there on the Sphinx. Another priest deploying field, getting some good hits there on the Valkyrie. Valkyrie's going to be engaging. The priest may just want to stand and fight. Does have another priest in the field, so many priests are on the field. You may want to turn off auto casting of that whirlwind, because that whirlwind really did hurt him. Another priest on the build queue. Red has no villager production. This may be oversight by Red, because he's producing nothing moment. Not villagers, not anything. He only has 2 villagers on gold. Ooh, this may be a big oversight. Yeah. This may be a lower ranking game. Because right now, there's no villagers collecting at the moment. He is very, very far behind. His opponent has 19 villagers versus 15. He's still not producing more villagers. Relic picked on up. Increases spearman damage. Push his spearmen are of course counter units, so they make it better as a counter unit, but they're probably not too particularly great against everything else. He's now cooking up some chicken. He's getting some more gatherers in the build queue. Bear's going on up, as well as armory. Husbandry now being researched, as well as villagers. That was above the water. Settlement now pulling a field. He's going to be collecting some local baboons or monkeys. Board monument here. Of course, this does provide the anti-god power casting. Empowered monuments protect the wider area and heal friendly nearby units, so but still probably a good idea to empower the granary. Berserk does go down, gets stoned to death, and a kitty gouges eyes out. More Sphinx being put on the field, and does have the Creo Sphinx, or Creo Sphinx. He has plus 20% hack damage, plus 50% crush damage, and plus 20% health hit points. Crush damage would be very useful in gates of structures. Won't be really useful against infantry, since most of the time they have max out crush armor. But would actually do bonus damage for the Valkyrie. More spearmen being pulled in the field. Even though he has that relic, improve their spearmen damage by how much? 5%. Not that great. But it's not common for Norse to go for raiding cavalry, but that's simply not the case, looks like. Going for throwing axemen, which is more or less a counter infantry unit. But right now, blue actually needs slingers. 3/6 some damage there. Creo Sphinx gains some great damage. Regular Priest trying to get some damage on that Valkyrie. Spearman thinks he's doing a good job fighting against cavalry with a spear. Well, he did win, even though she's not classified as cavalry. Red needs to start hitting those villagers. The spearman could probably take time to start taking down some of the stuff. The Creo Sphinx need to hit the throwing axeman or something. Got, of course, 2 town centers for blue. I hear another obelisk being put on the field. And he's going for this northern elephant deposit. And the villager's going to get hit quite hard. Those whirlwinds are not been quite detrimental overall. He needs to turn off the auto casting if you fight against targets that will run away like that. Goes for the Berserk conversion. That is a bit negative. He's losing a lot of civilians for a bit of retaliation. Against these Creo Sphinx, that's probably a bad idea. Sure, it does take out all the spearmen, but the Creo Sphinx will win this. The Creo Sphinx are a bit wounded. He may just want to fall back and get healed up, but he's going to raid once again.
Into you.
More spearmen axemen here. Throwing axemen, engaging. Creo Sphinx do have less hack armor than the other armor types. And plus, if they're not defending themselves, they tend to take a lot of damage. There's a mountain giant, so he's went for an age up. One's now going for the Heracross Sphinx, increasing their movement speed and increasing their melee and hack damage even more. Hack and crush.
Going.
More axemen being put on the field, very good. And losing all those villagers is very detrimental. Red is basically dead in water losing all those villagers. He needs to get out either another town center or goes for a what's called settlement center. Just get an extra villager queue going. Sphinx, they got healed on up. Huh. When I healed them up, do they have health regen? Wasn't really paying attention to that. Nope. It does upgrade. Give them a full heal. Actually did get a bit of health there, I thought so. Wait a second. Either way, the mountain giant's almost going down. These Sphinx can keep on going, actually. We do now have the... whatever that upgrade was. He's going for Nephitis, which is the Scorpion Man and Ancestor God. Goddess. Barracks not being employed in the field. Got the monument to the priests.
N wedge.
Oh, that's what. These are the original Sphinx that were wounded. So these are just 2 new Sphinx. I wasn't paying attention to the swap out. So we got 4 Sphinx on the field, fully upgraded. In which Eclipse should be particularly good. He has a massive villager lead. Yeah, right now Red needs a second town center or settlement center. Boy, Mountain Giant taking massive damage. Myth units do bonus damage for Myth units in general. And there's Eclipse. These guys now do 24 damage. There's Walking Woods. They do 16 damage with 30 crush. Ancestors now being brought in. Axemen's engaging these trees. And the Sphinx Vietnamese. Of course, the Eclipse also affects these minions. A very powerful combo. And Red does back the game now. This angry saying, thanks for watching, and on to the next replay.